Hello and welcome to Wednesday. Today, we're coming out because we have quite a few things to get, but also we're on a very special mission. We are hitting up some art stores in the area because Mao is looking for a very specific paint, particularly fluorescent magenta. At least she hopes that that's what she needs. And the reason she's doing that is because she's been working on this Final Destination melee stage, and there's a part of it that is it's essentially like hot pink, right?
Yeah, it's kind of purple though.
Kind of hot pink purple, and it feels, you know, illuminated, and Mao feels that, you know, a fluorescent paint might enable her to actually get that, you know, pretty accurate. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start by hitting up AC Moore and cross our fingers that they have what we need, and if not, then I guess we'll see Michael's. And at some point we better get some lunch because I am very hungry. Do they have it? Do they have fluorescent magenta? Oh wait, isn't that it?
Yeah, but I was hoping to buy it in a smaller size.
Yeah, let's be honest, you're never gonna actually go through all of that. They have a variety of things here, but I don't see...
Fluorescents are here.
Yeah,
No,
primaries. Oh, that's slightly disappointing.
Yeah.
You're just gonna have to paint a bunch more Final Destination levels. It's the only way you can get rid of all this. So AC Moore wasn't a bust, but it's too big. I mean, that's too big. And also, I think it's worth noting, at least Mao's telling me, that you can't just get the magenta, right?
No, because magenta's too pink.
So you also need blue, but you can't mix it with your blue because it would dull down the lightness of the fluorescent color, so you technically need both fluorescent magenta and fluorescent blue, right?
Yeah.
So, the problem is, those tubs are big, and Mao is never in her life going to need that much fluorescent magenta or fluorescent blue, so we opted to not get them at, you know, at AC Moore, and we're gonna try Michael's and see if they have something smaller, because there's so much paint. Like if it was like a primary color or something, sure, you'll use that much paint. Fluorescent magenta, maybe not so much. So after a quick bite to eat at McAllister's, we are gonna give Michael's a shot. Hopefully we'll find smaller containers.
Small bottles and the colors we want.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll find the exact same thing. I don't know. At least maybe it could be cheaper. So what's the selection here?
They don't have it at all.
They don't have it at all?
Nope.
To be honest, the selection here actually looks a little smaller than AC Moore's, at least for golden. Mm-hmm. Dang.
I mean, they have all the media. The gel paste and stuff.
Yeah, they have some things, but they're missing crap. Well, we may actually be going back to AC Moore. You have to decide exactly what you want to do. On a whim, we decided to keep looking around Michael's, and they have this, actually, which is like a kind of a more basic paint set, but it's fluorescent, and that color
even
matches,
if I mix it with a pink.
Yeah, could more closely match that. And the thing is, this is a lot cheaper because Mao was going to need to buy both fluorescent magenta and probably fluorescent blue.
And they were $21 each.
Yeah, so you, after tax, you'd probably be looking at like $45 just to get those lines in there. This is a lot cheaper and should get the job done as well. It's now several hours later and Mao has finished her painting, and you may be wondering how it turned out. So let's go take a look, shall we? Doop-a-doop-a-doop, doop-a-doop-a-doop, bump-a-doop-a-doop. There it is, in all of its not yet in focus glory. There we go. Came out pretty good, didn't it? I am quite a fan. There's still some chalk lines on the on Master Hand that you'll have to remove in the morning, but you can't do that till the paint's actually dry. Doesn't that fluorescent look great? Yeah, that's not fluorescent. That's actually her acrylics, because she got those fluorescent colors, and she mixed them up, and she put it down, and she had the right shade, and she had the right color, but they weren't thick enough, and she tried a few other things, and they weren't working. So here's the good news. The good news is we didn't buy those like $22 things. The bad news is we spent, you know, $4 and still couldn't get the color quite right, but at least we tried. And honestly, what Mao did looks great. It looks fine. It would have been cool if it would have been a little more fluorescent, but I mean, she did what she could, and honestly, it looks really fantastic. So tomorrow she'll remove the chalk line, finish the video, and then spend probably all day tomorrow working on it. As one final note, yesterday our vlog was about moving the cat tree, and we decided to move it a little bit more. So the cat tree was over here, and we moved it over here, and the reason we did that is because when the cats are up here, they have a hard time getting down, and we talked about that yesterday. By moving it closer to the couch, they've actually been jumping down onto the couch, and also from the couch up there. They've also really enjoyed it. Haven't you, buddy? They just get up here of their own accord and take a little nap. I think they like being able to be up high and see, which is what they really enjoy. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?